Got my snack. Got my snacks. Got my sound system turned up. I think we're gonna go.
Good.
We're gonna have Mishka in about 5-ish minutes. So yeah, tell us about your familiarity with Mishka and get us ready for this next journey.
Okay. I Mishka here in Hawaii. He came on tour with his band and we just became instant friends. But I got to find out from getting to know him over the years what a wonderful guy he is, and a family man and musician and philanthropist. You know, his mission in music is very much to spread light and to spread enjoyment. And his music actually comes from a very cultural background. A little bit of background on him as an artist. He was born in Bermuda and spent a lot of his childhood on a sailboat sailing around the Caribbean with his parents and his sister. And from that, he spent countless hours honing his craft as a guitar player and a windsurfer. Apparently, he was representing Bermuda in the windsurfing world championships in 1991 and 92. So he became sort of like a hot windsurfer from living in the Caribbean all those years during his formative years. He put his first record out in some 97, I believe. And he was not discovered, but I think they were probably having a party somewhere. And Matthew McConaughey, the Hollywood movie star, sort of discovered Mishka, and he formed a record label based on what he thought Mishka could say to the world. He formed a record label, and Mishka recorded the record called Above the Bones, which to this date is my favorite Mishka record because it's how I first fell in love with his music. So he, after that record became successful, he started touring the world. He had hits in the UK and Japan and things like that. And he's since gone on to produce 6 or 7 other records. I'm going to let you know some of the records that he put out. I know he has one out there called Talk About. He has a record. There's my favorite record is Above the Bones, but I think he has 7 now. And he has one called Roots Fidelity, which is out on Mishka Music. So he finally has his own independent record label. And his music, for me, his music speaks some of the truths of interpersonal relationships. It speaks the truths about some of the social conditions that we have to sort of navigate our ways through. But he handles it all with such a grace and a wisdom. And he's got such a wonderful voice. And his music is, I want to say it's mainly acoustic. It's kind of like, but he plays mostly him and his acoustic guitar. That's his main medium. So it's like a guy and his guitar. In fact, I think he might even have a song called A Guy and His Guitar. But when you see him, I have a feeling we're going to have a lot to say after his set because his music is very, very, very heartwarming. And I'm sure it's going to translate to the whole Earthdance audience.
Oh, that's so wonderful. I do want to remind people that you can support artists that you're seeing here today directly. If you go to earthdance.tv, you might already be there. But you can go to the Solstice stage and check out the artists' links there. At the bottom of their bios is a link to direct donate to their PayPal. And, you know, with touring pretty much stopped and everyone in place, direct donations to artists and DJs are really super important right now. And of course, you can also just support Earthdance in general. Right on our homepage, there's a support earthdance.tv button, and you can direct donate to the crew as well. So yeah, we are just, like I said, today is a living ceremony and celebration of this co-creation and all of this beautiful music coming from all over the world. Yeah, thank you for that beautiful story around Mishka, and I think we'll be ready to go over there soon.
Hey, greetings everyone, it's Mishka. I'm so glad to be here on the Earthdance Co-Manifestival 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to play you a short acoustic set, but before I get started, I just want to dedicate this music to the ongoing revolution, the current uprising movement going on in America. I really want to acknowledge the grief and the pain, the suffering, the trauma, and all the violence that Black people, Indigenous people, people of color have been going through for the past 500 years under the oppression of white supremacy. But in particular, right now, I want to acknowledge the families and the Black community at large who have lost loved ones to police brutality and to hate crimes. And I want to say thank you to all the black leaders of the Black Lives Matter movement, and all the black leaders of the past who have been working to make that shift in the mentality that will bring about an end to systemic racism and to individual racism, bring an end to the doctrines and the philosophy known as white supremacy, because it has to end now, you know. This is the Co-Manifestival. We're manifesting a new world, so let's remember, if there's no justice, there's no peace. So right now I want to sing you a song of resistance. This one is called Na Na Na. Light the fire, you know. Chant this one together now. We chant this one all together now. Yeah, we chant this one together now. So we chant this one all together now. We singing na 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 na. Light it up, hey. Light the fire, light it up and come together. Calling all you radicals, fighting to be free, burning out corruption and exposing tyranny. The system so inimical, trying to break us down. This ain't no time to fight each other. In a world of deprivation, desperation and greed, where a few have got the most and yeah, the most have got the least. They tell us things have been this way a very long time, but I think that there is room to make things better. Check his story, check the narrative. Open up your heart and mind and check the way you live. You see, most religion is a science of mind control, and their mission is just to divide and conquer. Yesterday we mashed them down in a Jericho. Today we're coming at them, yeah, in a stereo. We're singing na 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 na. Light it up, yeah. Light the fire, light it up and come together. I'm calling all you radicals, standing up for right. There's no giving up, no giving in, just keep shining the light. I don't wanna be a liberal with no liberty, in a false comfort zone, afraid to speak out. And I don't wanna be conservative. What do they conserve? They don't care about the nation, just self-interest they must serve. You see, all those gangster bankers atop the pyramid suck the life force out of earth and the children. You work your whole life, you still don't have a home. Work your whole life to pay the interest on a loan. But na 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 na. Oh, now that I'm calling, why won't you answer me? Now that we're falling, we got to fall free. Yeah, yeah, na 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 na. Well, light it up, come on, and light the fire, light it up and come together. I'm calling all you radicals, standing for justice. Every time you check it out, the fact they try to twist, like they tell us that they put an end to slavery, but their prison workforce is only growing. Racial profiling, police brutality, white privilege upholding white supremacy. So we rise up, we protest, we gather peacefully, but the puppet master's trying to pull the string. But on the other side of silence, there is a voice. 'Cause the other side of violence surely is to have a choice. We're singing na na na, na 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 na, na 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 na. I'm singing na na na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Mishka, and you're tuned in to the Earthdance Co-Manifestival. I'm going to play you a new tune right now. The next one is called The Greater Good. So check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, get yourself together before you come and talk to me. Don't blame your tools, don't blame the weather. Excuses never made it sweet. Don't tell me whatever, no, break it down so we can see what we could do to make things better for the greater good of humanity. Shoo-doo-doo-doo, shoo-doo. Shoo-doo, shoo-doo. And poetry flow, and when you step out, see the fire and the grace that is your soul. So why you gonna leave it later? You better feed it so it grows. You give to lift them higher, so I'm gonna keep you on your toes. Shoo-doo, shoo-doo. Shoo-doo-doo-doo, shoo-doo. What is it that you want? Can you let it go? You've been chasing it so long. Can you let it go? If you elevate, take a look at your mind. Do you know what it takes now? Would you put in the time? Shoo-doo, shoo-doo. Oh, take your time to make your rhyme, to find your groove. Take your time to free up your mind and it will improve. Take your time to make your rhyme, to find your groove. Take your time, make your rhyme, to free up your mind and it will. Shoo-doo, shoo-doo. Shoo-doo, shoo-doo. Shoo-doo, shoo-doo. I got myself to blame, so I take every opportunity just to chase away the pain. And I thank all my adversaries for teaching me the game. Nevertheless, it occurs to me this world has gone insane. Shoo-doo-doo-doo, shoo-doo. Shoo-doo, shoo-doo. Oh, get yourself together before you come and talk to me. Don't blame your tools, don't blame the weather. Excuses never made it sweet. Don't tell me whatever, no, break it down so we can see what we gotta do to make things better for the greater good of humanity. Yeah. So yeah, that's a new one. That one's called The Greater Good. I'm gonna play an older one for you now. This one is called Still Burning. My beloved wife, Tara, she wrote this one. So check it out. Not a revolutionary song. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, 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 fire. Hey, I catch a fire in my heart, and the flames won't go out. I catch a fire in my soul, and there is nowhere to go. There are many bright lights wanting to show the way. So many eager disciples, so many gurus to pay. Spotlight in their faces, their silver-tongued, well-practiced lines to blind and hide the traces of the darkness stretched out behind. Hey, I catch a fire in my heart, and the flames won't go out. I catch a fire in my soul, and there is nowhere to go. Here's another superstar, or is it a supernova? Sometimes what we think is a light is just an illusion left over, the reflection of a dying flame. Are we aware of our own shadow side? Pretty smiles to divert the blame, while poor people are taken for a ride. Hey, I catch a fire in my heart, and the flames won't go out. I catch a fire in my soul, and there is nowhere to go. But I'm still burning, I'm still learning, I'm still burning, I'm still yearning. There are ways in which we orchestrate our lives. There are manners in which we build our lives. Amidst the wars and upon history and time, but the truth is just an unobscured mind. So I don't want these flames to die, though at times I'm consumed by the rages. 'Cause it's my only light to illuminate all the dark pages. I catch a fire in my heart, and the flames won't go out. I catch a fire in my soul, and there is nowhere to go. But I'm still burning, I'm still learning, I'm still burning, I'm still learning, I'm still burning, I'm still yearning to see justice, to see justice, to see justice, justice one time, to see justice, to see justice, to see justice, justice lifetime, yeah, justice, 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 justice one time, to see justice, to see justice, justice in our lifetime, yeah. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, thank you. Fire burning, you know? Alright, I got another new one for you. This is off the upcoming album. This one is called Come Back to Me. This world has left you cold, and you just don't fit their mold. They left the silver but they took the gold. Look at your hand and you wanna fold, but come back to me, my love. 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 When all the thoughts in your head are haunting, come back to me. When all your debts and your doubts are daunting, come back to me. With no respite from the endless wanting, come back to me. For narcissists and all the shit they're flaunting, come back to me. Come back to me, my love. 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 When the fires and the storms are raging, come back to me. Through all the drama that they keep on staging, come back to me. Through all the wars that they keep on waging, come back to me. And though we fall into temptation, come back to me. Come back to me, my love. 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 Come back to me, my lover. Come back to me, my love. Come back to me, come back. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in to Summer Solstice Earthdance Co-Manifestival. You know, what we're working on, what we're manifesting together right now, equal rights and justice, you know. So never give it up until we reach that place, you know, reach that time on earth and humanity, you know. This one is called Never Give Up. Light your way out of the deepest dungeon, through a clouded, moonless night, black as pitch. You bear a torch that could rival the dawn. You've only got to hit that switch. You could dance your way around these fools who have you standing there motionless. I give you the music, I give you the groove, babe. You've only got to take that first step and take courage in your hearts, yeah, and do well the things that you do. 'Cause I never give up on you. Oh, never give up on you. You could even slay a dragon if only you would take up your pen, write your way out of any situation. Just let yourself imagine. Oh, you could bring so much balance to the world if you stand up and speak your truth clearly. So do it for those little boys and girls, if not for yourself, my dear. Take courage in your heart, yeah, and do well the things that you do. 'Cause I never give up on you. I never give up on you. So when you have a good idea, don't hold back. Oh, bring it to the light, bring it forward. This train is moving down the track, baby. I'm calling you to get on board, yeah. And take courage in your heart, yeah, and do well the things that you do. 'Cause I never give up on you. Oh, I never give up. I never give up, hey, I never give up, Lord, I never give up on you, not in a million years, no. Whoa, no, not ever, no, no, no. You know that I never give up on you, oh, no, 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 no. You know that I never give up on you. You know that I never give up on you. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in here on the Co-Manifestival. I got one more for you before I take off, and I hope you enjoy it. This is the title track of my upcoming album. This one is called This Love. I still remember waking up in a haze. No sense of direction out on the highway. Strangest sensation, something out of phase. I never considered that you might have lost your way. Or was it just a slow time in summer and nothing better to do than to cast me adrift to wonder, what did I mean to you? Well, you just got up in a low vibration, honey. How did it get to you? What conversation made you wanna follow through? Is this love is older than time. The fibers of our soul are deeply entwined. I felt the pressure building in my chest. You took good measure, keeping your secrets. Pain and the pleasure, what you savor and what you regret. To the heart it is a treasure to find forgiveness. Is this love is older than time. The fibers of our soul are deeply entwined. This love is older than time. How could I walk away from something so divine? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. So let's stay on a high vibration, honey, in love and in gratitude. I don't always have a reason, I just wanna feel good. See, this frequency tune into is where I wanna stay. And it's a fine line, but it's everywhere, and I know we'll find our way. Yeah, 'cause this love is older than time. The fibers of our soul are deeply entwined. This love is older than time. And I can't just walk away from something so divine. Oh, 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 I still remember. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Mishka. That was amazing. really powerful. Your
Not
lyric.
crying, you're crying. It's so good.
Chicken skin, that's what we call goosebumps here in Hawaii. Yeah, really powerful there. And, you know, I've had the pleasure of knowing Mishka for many years. He's our neighbor, both Marty Dredd and I's neighbor. We're all within 5 minutes of each other. And yeah, you know, Mishka's performances when he has an audience, like all the artists, you know, there's a lot more to feed off of, and it can get pretty high, everyone.
Yeah, just really the music, I just felt like such a salve to my soul. And I just love how he acknowledged just the uprising and that this is, you know, working for equality and justice is, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna stay with it. And I love his dedication to that. You can just feel it in every note he plays.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
And Emily, you had mentioned before, you know, all the artists being out of work. I mean, so many people around the world with different career fields, you know, we've all been affected so terribly by this, by Corona. And, you know, Mishka is very popular all around the world, but he had a very robust European touring schedule coming up for this summer. Like most artists, you know, the festival season is when we actually can make some money and pay the bills. So again, donating to the artists is critical. Love to see a lot of donations come through today to all these different artists, and their links are, I believe, as you mentioned, at the end of their bios on the earthdance.tv website.
Yes. Yeah, just your people are already, if they're not watching on Facebook, they're on Earthdance TV, but earthdance.tv, check out the artists. There's direct links to their bios, and right at the bottom of their bios is a direct link to donate to their PayPal, supporting these beautiful artists as they perform in place.